bag. And I was like, I'm going to bed. What am I fucking eating? What? Excuse me. Why am I eating sugar? And about 3 times, without even thinking about it, I caught myself about to go for another sweet. Like,
You're like, I'm not hungry. I don't want these anymore.
Yeah.
They've stopped tasting good because I feel like I ate like 10 and then I'm like, I shouldn't eat any more of these. They're not good. They've stopped. They start out amazing.
here, take another one.
Oh, why not? I'll take the yellow.
They're called
Mound
Mound Pinballs.
pinballs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're delicious.
They're very good. I'm a big fan of the Mound brand. I like the sticks. The sticks are the best one. Not the flat ones. I'm not a big fan of the flat ones.
I like the flat ones.
They're good, but I like the sticks. I think the sticks are the best one.
I don't know if I've had the actual sticks.
Oh, they're good. So
Sue's going to be on the play.
I think showing here's 7 and not 8 cards from drawing an extra one.
Ghost Quarter, 3 lands.
One of them's
Lingering Souls, Kitchen Finks, Blood Baron.
Zealous
Persecution. Yeah, it's a lovely
Snap
hand.
keep.
Very lovely hand. Windswept Heath. Get my scoreboard on here.
There's also this thing of without the Thoughtseize and the Inquisitions, Susan doesn't have much early game anything.
Yeah.
Like her earliest drops are Lingering Souls and you know what, 3s. Now
Yeah.
she does have a Upper Case. Not too many, I don't think.
Probably an ooze. Oh, she has Goyfs.
Oh, sure, she
now
does
the
have
Thoughtseizes have got, like, the Goyfs are a lot worse now.
Goyfs and Taskers get worse without Thoughtseize, that's
Yeah.
correct. But they're still fine. So let's see.
Another Souls. Past turn.
I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
So she's probably going to fetch Temple Garden, I assume.
So, just thinking about the Blood Baron here, the only way the Blood Baron can die is if it comes up against like a big Scavenging Ooze or something like that. Something big and green, because if it's white or black, it can't deal any damage.
Yeah, you absolutely.
None of the removal actually targets it.
Yeah.
So, a big,
Has to be
pure
an ooze.
green creature.
Or somehow a massive Noble Hierarch. Or I believe Sam plays. I know he plays Noble Hierarch. I think he plays Birds of Paradise as well.
Yeah, he has 4 Hierarchs, 2 birds.
But I don't think he has any really effective way of getting them big enough to beat them.
No.
Ooze, you're right.
Gavany?
Wow. If
Going
you
deep.
if
Yeah,
you get to,
it is Scavenging Ooze. It's pretty much
Yeah.
the only.
If
You want to
you-
bounce with a Scavenging
if
Ooze.
you get to activate Gavany 4 or 5 times enough to make those things big enough,
Yeah.
the game's probably really bad anyway. Without them being answered, without them being killed.
We're on blue screen at the moment, folks.
Yeah, I'm just going to have to run out to Alex and be like, here, I can't see anything.
Oh, I think we're back. We are back.
Go team. We're back on.
We are.
Okay, so yeah, Voice Resurgence is a good draw. So let's see, we've got Liliana in the Veil. Not good in this matchup. Really not a fan of Liliana in this matchup. Like, she is fine sometimes. Yeah.
Yes, you definitely play Souls. She probably should have sideboarded out the Lilianas.
But
In
I don't know.
fact, yes.
I don't know her sideboard, but they're really not good. They can find a spot sometimes. I think that they're worse. Liliana is better than Thoughtseize and
Well, now I'm double blocking though. If I've got Liliana in hand, I'm definitely double blocking here. Because then you just sack, -1 sack, make her sack. Because the voice token is really good, but now it's not any good.
Yeah.
That play would have been terrible.
Yeah, I think that she's just like, that's not how I'm going to win this. I have to. I think you just deploy another Lingering Souls. A Zealous Persecution. Sure, I can see this. Getting rid of Simon's Lingering Souls, getting in for 4 in the air. I still think I like casting your other Lingering Souls. Being mana efficient, you get to.
Wait. Hold on. If Zealous Persecution, Simon will get a token, but then Voice will die, other tokens would die, so the token would actually die before the new token from Voice comes in. So
Hold on. it's on her turn. She can zealous persecution.
Yeah, I'm just thinking for the opposite, like when it's
Oh, you're
when it's
saying
Simon's turn.
she can block zealous persecution.
and not get not give Simon too much value.
That sounds like a great play, actually. Yeah. Okay, I don't mind this play either.
No, this is fine. I was just throwing it out there that
No, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think that would have been an excellent play, actually. But it is completely hinged on. No, I think as well. It sounds great in theory, but it's so hinged on Simon not doing anything else but flashing back Lingering Souls. You know, if he casts any other creature, that play becomes terrible.
yeah, absolutely.
I was on board. I was so close. I was like, oh, get to just clear
But
the board.
he doesn't have good attacks now unless he plays Liege, which he's about to do.
Ugh.
Yeah.
And now that Zealous Persecution is not great. So getting in for 8 damage. That's a lot of damage, Simon.
I think Susan's probably going to be chumping something here.
Yeah.
Token's just green, isn't it? Or
No, it's a green-white
is it
token.
as well?
I
Wow.
know, right?
Wow.
How sickening is that? Does Susan have a board wipe? Is that what? Like, a damnation would be awesome.
Well, I mean, the persecution is kind of a board wipe, so once she has like a path or something for the Will Leaf, then the board is a little bit more manageable, but she has to do some chumping here, I think, because 8 is a lot.
Yeah, I think throwing 1 in front of the voice, just saving 4 damage, is just something you have to do.
Yeah, I'd be down with that.
I think she's weighing up the possibility of
Racing?
Yeah, but I don't think
She does have 2 Zealous Persecutions, I think.
Oh really?
So-
But she does. She's a million miles away from the mana for it.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, you don't have to do both in one turn, like.
You kind of do. You're kind of in that position where it's like, okay, so she's like, she's not slamming a 4th mana, which is
Yeah.
she doesn't
worrying.
have it. Is that back card a swamp?
It's Tassiger, is it? I'm not sure.
It could be
I'm not
Tassiger.
sure.
Because
Like, you don't really want to be exiling all your lingering souls for Tassiger.
no.
Oh, Finks is fine. Is a fine play.
Yeah. But you know, it can only do so much. Yeah, if she can ever get that Blood Baron onto the field, this game changes so much. Actually, it doesn't, because you just get to swing with the Lingering Souls tokens. You know, Simon just gets to swing in and like.
At least, yeah, it's kind of rough actually.
Yeah, I don't blame Susan for being in the tank here. There's like no good moves.
Yeah.
If she had another land, I guess you could go Lingering Souls flashback twice, and you're okay. You're not great. It's like, yeah, dire straits, ladies and gentlemen, dire straits. And this is like, it's really funny. You would have thought it would have been in kind of for the same reason the Affinity Jeskai matchup was, that you would have thought it might have been a bit more in Susan's favor, because she only has to answer kind of like Lingering Souls and a few of these things, but you know,
Okay.
Just-
She is looking to buy as much time as possible here.
yeah. Because if she can string it together, if she can go land Rhino, then land Blood Baron,
Oh wow.
that is sick. That is. So 2 6/6s and 2 flying 4/4 or 3/3s. Is gross a correct term? I think gross is correct. That's a lot of power there. Let's count this up. For 4 mana, Simon just added 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just added 10 power to the field.
Wow.
Yeah.
So she chumped all of them.
Just jump them all.
2 cells left.
Let's see.
It's got to be a land or bust probably.
Maelstrom Pulse is huge, actually. Because she can kill both.
Get the two Will Leafs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's only 1 in the main and maybe 1 in the side,
Yeah.
which she probably bought in. But
Oh, it had to be a shock land, didn't it?
oh, the misery.
So you'd go to 6 with a Rhino, go to 9. It's not looking great.
Like you get to stop.
Or you flashback souls hold zealous persecution. Still not good.
What do you mean hold zealous persecution?
Just hold up, like
you don't have enough mana.
it's 2 mana. She hasn't played her.
Oh, zealous
second
persecution is 2 mana. You're right.
Yeah.
I thought it was 3.
Yeah.
Because I was thinking of the guy who does zealous persecution. He's 3, the Pontiff of.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Yeah. Orzhov Pontiff.
Okay.
Still
if
not.
you play Overgrown Tomb, you go to 6. You play Rhino. You go to 9. The Rhino lets you chump the Wilt Leaf.
And you die.
Well, no, I mean
Because you have to
you're
chump
obviously
all
gonna-
the 6s,
Yeah.
and you take 6 in the air. All of your guys die.
Well, the Rhino can block that guy. This guy can block this guy. This guy can block this guy. You take.
You stop the
3,
3.
4, 5,
No, you
7.
you stop the 3
You're on
6
2.
damage, and you take 4, and you go to 4. Oh no, you take 6. Because
Oh, sorry. The voice is 6/6, isn't he?
yeah, everything's a 6/6,
Yeah.
and the 2 flyers are 3/3s. So yeah, she's gonna zealous persecution. Give him a token.
It's got to be Finks then, is it? Like.
No, this is on Simon's turn. She just passed turn. Oh wait. Oh, sorry, it is her turn. Okay.
Souls. Okay.
Flashback past turn. Yeah,
Does she have path? No.
I think that this is correct. Yeah, so she's just going to spread out her blocks.
Okay, one of your guys.
Okay.
And die.
Yeah. Simon,
GG, Simon.
yeah, bringing so much power to the table. So is that Simon 4-0 then?
Yep.
Wow. Well done, Simon. Simon was at the top.
Oh, sorry. They're 3-0-1, these guys.
Oh, they had a draw, but that probably still
Or
puts them at the,
2-0-1.
yeah, that
So-
probably puts them at the top. I believe that means, I want to check it, might mean that Simon is our number 1 in the league right now.
Well, he was drawing for first, so
Yeah.
unless one of the other leaders is also on a similar score or something like that.
So well played, Simon.
Yeah.
Little kid Abzan. It's strong. Will Leaf Leash is a strong card.
Yes, it is.
I'm a big fan of it.
That Inquisition Lockstone Smiter, like
Oh.
that was the
It was gross.
yeah.
So awful. Yeah, like you knew 3 of the 4 cards in his hand, I think, at that time. Maybe he had 5.
Really?
Maybe he had 5.
Hmm.
No, I think it was just 4 cards, so you knew 3 of the 4 of them, and it's like anything else he would have deployed.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe it's just 1 mana. Show me your hand. I want to see what you drew.
I'm wondering about those Lilianas. I think they probably should have come out.
I'd like to know what else she has in her sideboard
Yeah.
that's a potential to bring in. Because maybe Fulminator Mage.
I'm
Like-
looking at it as well.
Getting rid of Gavany Township
Yeah.
is something you'd probably just have to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd rather it than Liliana, like it blocks. Not great, but it does block.
You can block and Stone Rain something. That's
Yeah.
fine. Like fog for a turn and kind of drain them a bit of
The
mana.
kind of 3 mana anti Sakura Tribe Elder.
yeah.
So yeah, that's the end. I don't think we'll have time enough to find a 3rd game for people. But I'll
What?
dropping Thoughtseize.
Can all folders do that? If you shake all notepads, do like Swords of War and Peace and stuff fall
Oh, yeah,
out?
that's a dodgy hidden Thoughtseize.
Yeah.
Ah, Simon, what do
Call
you
it
do?
suspicious.
Suspiciously hiding away a terrible card out of his sleeve and everything. Ugh. I'll quickly run out so
Yeah,
you can get the 3rd game.
definitely check. Yeah. So we think that is Simon into first place in the standings, which is very cool. We had a 3 or maybe even 4-way tie there for a while, with Shane Downs, Simon, and there was one more person. Might have been McKaylee.
There's only so much. So Sanders coming in here, and he's played elves
Yeah, badly.
You'll admit.
I've learned this valuable lesson to not start playing a deck like a week before you go to a big modern GP and think that you can actually learn everything about the deck.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Especially a deck where there's like
So-
four search through your library spells, which you might not know what to do with, because I know I wouldn't.
you know, the really good thing is that Collected Company is an extremely powerful and good magic card.
Awesome.
But in
Yeah.
order to play said magic cards, you kind of need to draw it
Loads
into your
of
hands.
creatures.
No, you need to
Oh,
draw it
yeah.
into your hands.
Yeah.
I saw one all evening. The one that I cast.
Do you have more of these?
Only two.
Ah,
Oh, nobody has call against commands. If you're up for charity and whatnot, we live in Dublin. Just generally send all your call against commands to us. We will gladly accept them.
For the price of a postage stamp, you can provide a modern or even a standard player with Colligan's commands, meaning that they can better play any of our local tournaments. Think of the value.
Help them to help themselves.
Yeah, exactly. Think of the value. It's funny. Mardu Dragons played one in the main and one in the side. I play Mardu Dragons in standard because I love being able to beat every deck that isn't Abzan. Abzan control anyway, because I can actually beat the other Abzans sometimes. And Colligan's Command, I was playing one in the side, and then I put two in the main. Now I'm at 3.
Wow.
Card's insane. It's just
So do you cut like one of the lands that get back a dragon then? Because you've got like
no. You have to play both.
you
of those.
still play them.
Yeah. Because that is one of your only ways of fighting against Abzan control or any of the sort of control lists. Yeah, exactly. I need help to 2-for-1 people. And a lot of the time, even if it doesn't kill a guy, just getting them to discard a card is still great. It's still just fine.
Grarodex, were you at GP Utrecht? I guess you were if you're from Belgium, because it's not far for you to travel really.
Absolutely. So, but yeah, Suzanne, don't reveal too much information on your phone there. Hopefully.
Remember Glennon as well?
Yeah.
Glennon basically had his phone right under the camera, put in his passcode to, get into the phone and everything.
What a
It's
fool.
like, whoops.
What a mistake.
Good
I
job,
I love
good
the
job.
pug bag. It's an excellent bag. Pug life. Pug life. Let's see.
Great.
Great.
Pugs are hilarious.
They are.
I'm not a big dog person, but pugs are hilarious.
It's because they have they've got something wrong with them.
What do you mean?
Look at them. Look at their big stupid faces.
We
Come
also
on.
look at you, Eamon. It's fine.
Don't be jealous.
I am super jealous.
You know I'm better looking than you. More charismatic. Better talker.
No one's better looking at than Sander. What are you talking
Better
about?
on the mic.
How did you do, Grarodex? Did you day to it?
But yeah, Call Against Command is a card I'm a big fan of. So, do you know what? This block, how many cards have we seen that have been standard or have been modern playable? We've seen Rhino, we've seen Call Against Command, Tassiger, Gurmag Angler, Treasure Cruise, Dig Through Time. People are like, oh, this block hasn't been, genuinely one of the guys in the shop said, yeah, this block hasn't been very strong, and I'm like, sorry, what? Pardon? What did you just say? What words did you just use, sir? Because you're completely wrong. This block is super strong. It's actually really funny. Besides a few cards and some lands, most of the decks in Modern, the transition between now and rotation, they lose a few cards.
Yeah.
Jeskai Ascendancy, Jeskai tokens might make a comeback, and it loses Stoke the Flames, which sucks.
Yeah.
But not much else.
Yeah.
Abzan loses Corsair Crewfix, and I feel like that's a big deal.
Grarodex, I was also there, but I got pretty lucky and opened an Elish Norn in my pool. So Elish brought me to day 2 pretty handily.
Come on, there's some skill and still going. A bunch of people opened Elish.
I had Elish Norn, 2 copies of Raised Alarm, 3 Scattered the Seeds. I didn't have to do anything.
You just had the
I didn't
deck,
have to do anything.
the token deck.
Yeah, and one guy drew with me.
He wanted to get to day 2.
One guy, no, we unintentionally drew.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, he was taking 5 minutes to decide about his only play, and basically I had Elish on the board, he had nothing, and
Yeah.
that was it.
That always frustrates me.
And
when
instead of scooping to me,
he decided to wait it out.
waited out. We both drew, which is essentially a loss, like in
Yeah.
day one of a GP. Like,
Could you say to judges, sorry, he's taking 5 minutes?
I was kind of in the zone, so
And you didn't
I
think of
wasn't
it.
noticing. Now some of the lads were watching, and they actually called the judge over and said, "Look at how long this guy is
He has one play. It's either make the play or
that was
no.
at the very end, and I hadn't really noticed, even though like.
Plus, I
your man was.
imagine your head was fried after that long of a GP.
Yeah.
But yeah, even with Elishnorn, like, I guarantee you there's a bunch of people who opened Elishnorn in their pods and didn't go day 2, you know what I mean? But having the 2 raised alarms and the, what is it, 3 scatter the seeds?
Yeah, something like that.
That's sick. Okay,
Yeah.
that's sick.
It is, yeah. I had the Nest Invader. I had the
Cosvex Predator,
Gyaradex.
Fortifies.
Yeah, that's rough if you don't get the fixing. Black Light Spirits without Bakus. That's Bakus. Now that you mentioned the Waxmane Bakus, on day 2 in the drafts, I played against the Spirit deck, who I eventually beat. He had 5 Waxmane Bakus in the deck.
Yeah, it's really funny. This is a card everyone was really excited about, and I'd never played with it. Because everyone's like, who played Kamigawa Block was like, yeah, the card's insane, it's just busted.
Yeah.
And I was really excited to play with it. And then I just like, I don't like this card. Like, I don't think it's actually powerful enough for it. It's really weird. Everything about it says this is strong enough. And I've seen decks that have 1 billion and they have everything. And that's not the most exciting thing. It's like always the nameless inversion recursion.
Yeah. That's great. Gyaradex, yeah, it's nice when one of your kind of play group or a team or whatever does well. It kind of counts as a win for yourself as well.
Yeah. I'm always a fan of that.
Yeah.
Especially when you go over the group. It's always nice when you're always happy. Like
Absolutely, yeah. I mean,
we're a really tight knit community here in Ireland, so whenever people win, we're always really happy.
good work. 2 boxes of Madam Masters. That's sweet. Nice. I hope you drafted them now and didn't just go, like a glutton, start tearing open all the packets, throwing
such a mistake.
Throwing Emrakuls everywhere.
I saw. I've seen people open Modern Masters, just opening boxes, and you're like, "What are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you not drafting these? Just it's not hard. Getting people, if you're just like, hey, you get to freely draft Modern Masters.
Gyaradex, yes, I did. The Belgique Magic. I thought that was a team actually, but it's kind of a group that organise travel for everyone. There's like all these guys are wearing these yellow jumpers all around the thing, and I was like, this is the biggest team I've ever seen. What's going on?
It's just a load.
But it's all guys that kind of just got together, organised these
money.
buses, and have travelled across the country and like have a load
Great
of
idea.
Yeah, they have loads of fun along the way and everything. Sounded
Great
amazing.
idea.
Like.
So yeah, we're just going to be finishing up tonight. I believe Simon's won. Actually, that's the thing I'm going to quickly check, because it was him, Kirill, and Gregor.
Yeah.
Who were?
No, it was Shane.
Was Shane still in first?
Yeah. It was
And
Shane, Simon, and
Greg.
Kirill.
Oh,
I don't think Greg was number 1, was he?
I think Greg was in there.
Well, maybe there was 4.
I think there was a huge amount of people. I actually think Shane was a bit behind. I'm going to check that out. I'm going to get an update. Alex will be able to help us out with that and see what the league standings are kind of like right now.
I think. Cool. So you're a regular GP attendee then, Gyaradex. I think the next one for me is Lille, the Legacy one in just the start of July. I don't think I'm gonna have to stop playing so much Magic and stop letting it take all my money for a while after Lille.
So right now, the standings are Simon, Shane, Greg, and then Kirill. Shane is 1 point behind Simon.
Yeah.
It's so tight.
Yeah.
It's so incredibly tight. So yeah, it's everything's still to play for. There's a box of the next set, either Magic Origin. By the way, Magic Origins, we haven't touched on the new spoiler.
I think
we got Kittian.
I think we're about to drop here.
It's
Guys,
not available.
Guys, it was great chatting to you.
Why is Cameron not available?
Make sure to tune in for the next event.
Do we not get to talk about Kithian?
To be honest, man, it's 10:30 at night. I'm going home.
Okay, you're like, I'm done. Okay, yeah, no, that's fair. We'll talk about it next week or on the next podcast, which is going to be in not next Monday, but the Monday after. We're doing it bi-weekly.
Yeah.
It's going to be Legacy, running up to GP Lille.
Yeah.
Which is going to be a Legacy GP. Really exciting stuff.